Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017. This year's edition of the Dafuge Challenge, playing it on our third season as Chippenham. And first off, apologies for that last batch of recordings. The mic setup has had some issues with the mic cutting in and out. I think I fixed it. We're going to use this particular match coming up as a test, and if this does not work, then I'm going to switch my recording software and see if that fixes things. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, and hopefully it's fixed and we will press on with it. Just back from vacation, so we'll take a quick look. Noticed a couple things when I was away on vacation as I watched some of the recordings. First of all, take a look at where we are. You can see here we are 34 matches in. We have a match in hand since we play our matches on off days. We're on 55 points. We're currently 4 points off the playoffs if we win this next match, which is against Newport County. Well, we'll still be a match in hand, actually, so this is not our match in hand coming up. But if we do win our match in hand, we're within 1 point, maybe closer, of the playoffs. Take a look at our previous matches here. Okay, previous matches. Something's wrong here. It's not showing my normal screens. Interesting. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's see. We've had a draw, a win, a draw, a win, a draw. So 5 matches unbeaten now. This is going to bug me. Why is it not showing my normal screens? Oh, there we go. Just had the one selected. Okay, so 5 matches unbeaten now. 1 loss before that, and 8 matches unbeaten prior to that. So we're doing good there. I made a mistake when I signed. I just recently re-signed Lewis as a goalkeeper goalkeeper coach, and I noticed when I was going through that I made a mistake, and his contract was only through this year, so I'm going to hope that he will re-sign again. I already tried re-signing him, and it's too soon, so I have to keep that in mind. But let's go ahead. We've got a match queued up here. It is a match versus Newport County. It's a home match. Newport County in 17th place. So far, 3 wins and a loss in facing them in 3 Vanarama National matches and 1 FA Trophy match. So, decent record against them. Again, they've really fallen because they were expected to finish top 6, I think, this year. Let's see. They were expected to finish 3rd this year. They're in 17th. Of course, we were expected 24th, and here we are up in 6th. So, we are doing well. Let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, we've got some selections to make here. First of all, Nichols off suspended, accumulation of yellow cards. So Wild gets to jump in in his place. Marsden, Ryder, Burke, I think is okay. Milner, did he actually play last match, or did I get him queued up for this match? I forget. Let's take a look. He came on as a sub last match, so no, he started last match. Never mind. I almost think I want to let him play again. He's one of the youngsters. He was brought into the squad last season. and he was one of the fans' favorite last year as well. But he hasn't got much time in this year, just because I've got so many good options in midfield. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with a press with as strong a team as we can muster, though. How's Raymond looking? Good, so we'll leave him in, and I think Cunningham, Obafemi. I think that is how we're going to go ahead. Now, Cunningham's on a run of matches without scoring, but he's still getting those assists in. Let's see. The last time he scored was when he came on as a 90th minute sub, and he scored 2 in stoppage time. The last time that he started and scored was a hat trick way back in December. So the press is saying he hasn't scored since then, even though he's gotten those 2. But he's picking up some assists. It's just been incredibly unlucky. Although, I don't know, you can't tell that from here. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought he's had... Okay, we're going to give him one more match before we consider pulling him. Let's go ahead and kick off. Another reason to keep Dini on the bench. He's my backup left back if Wild can't make it the full match. Okay, let's get started here. Newport County key man Alex Babos. Target man, Kenny Burke, our center back. Going to try to offset him. Gateshead right on our tails. We are the favorites, although the odds are fairly even. 11-5 for Newport to win, even odds for us to win. Again, good record for us. 4 reds and 54 yellows. One at 0.1 red per match and 1.6 yellow a match. It's a fairly easy ref as far as the cards go. So that'll make our job a bit easier. Single striker. We're going to mark so. The wingers. Oops. And the fullbacks. And then we'll go ahead and take care of everybody else as needed. Now it mentions Ward specifically, not hold back when tackling Charlie Ward. Okay, so we'll do that. Some motivational speeches. And we're going to come out attacking, whether it's breezy and wet. So, with that in mind, we'll not change anything, actually. I've already got it to where I want. The only other thing I might do is close down a little bit more, but in wet conditions, I tend not to do that. So, let's go ahead and kick off. Teams coming out of the top, a solid yellow, and we are in the solid blue. We will be attacking from left to right to start the match, and we have kickoff. Brown to Ferguson. Ferguson loses the ball early. Brown wins it right back. Then there's a long ball upfield. Moreno comes out to the edge of the 18, picks it up, sends it back out wide to Wild. Into Brown, up Evans, up to Cunningham. Cunningham out wide to Marston. Marston's got a bit of room down the sideline. His cross, keeper fumbles, dropped down to a center back who clears it behind, and we get our first corner of the match. Cunningham, Ferguson, near post, it's cleared out, far sideline. Brown, Wild up to Obafemi, back to Wild. Ooh, and his pass lacks the pace to get through it. It's a counterattack on. Raymond tracks back, makes the early tackle. Back near our 18. Ball gets up to Obafemi. He chips it forward. Cunningham won't get on the end of that. Ball goes back to the keeper. Keeper ball forward. And, ooh, looked like it was out, but Marston clears it upfield, where it's cleared out of play, and it'll be a Chippenham throw near sideline. Marston Ooh, nice play. Cunningham got on the end of that one somehow. His cross gets cut out, and then Marsden's cross cut out. Marsden heads it back up along the touch line, and it goes out of play out the end line. It is a goal kick. A bit out of practice at this, guys. Been a whole week without one, without playing Football Manager, but two, without the obviously without the match commentating. Let's see if I can get back in form here. Cleared up field. Obafemi picks it up. Obafemi back to Wild. Wild cuts it into Evans. Evans room. Ooh, I'm not sure if that was a pass or he just let that ball get too far in front of him, but he loses possession. Ball goes back to the keeper. Keeper ball forward. Burke comes up with it. Heads it upfield where it's intercepted near the center line. Obafemi cuts out Cunningham. Cunningham tries to pull it back to Obafemi, but gets intercepted. Ball falls to Brown. Evans up to Cunningham again. Out wide to Marsden. Cross into the box. Keeper comes out. 6-yard line. Collects it. Sends it back upfield. Burke makes the interception. Nods it across midfield. Wild with a good tackle on the far sideline. Wild into Evans. Evans loses possession. Trips over his own 2 feet. Burke nods that down, but it falls to Rigg. Dangerous there, and then Rigg tries to clear it out wide, and it goes out. Wild to Brown, back to Wild. Long ball forward. Too far for Obafemi. Raymond with the interception across our sideline. Cunningham, Brown, Obafemi closed down quickly, and then he trips the player trying to win it back, and it is a free kick. Taken forward. Brown with the interception to Obafemi. Obafemi cuts it inside back to Evans. Up to Brown. Obafemi again. Squares it to Brown. Evans, Ferguson, Cunningham is tripped up inside the arc, and it'll be a free kick. Who's taking the free kicks? Brown. And that goes wide. It was over the wall, but it was also a little high and well wide. Ball's headed forward. Ferguson picks it up, and Ferguson tripped up inside the center circle. Another free kick to Chippenham. Not sure what that was. It bounced off of Evans. He almost lost it. Marsden to Ferguson. Evans, Cunningham. Cunningham back to Marsden. Squares it to Evans. Up to Cunningham. Back to Raymond. Brown. Little chip outside. Marsden into the box. Near post. Cleared out wide. And it's a throw-in. We did have Obafemi in the area of that cross. Still having problems completing our crosses, as usual. Ball to Marsden. Evans. Wild. Evans again. Out wide to Marsden. One-time cross. Far post. Cleared out wide. Kept in play. And then bounces off of Wild there. And there's a shot by Obafemi from about 22 yards. On target, but keeper's able to claim that. Ball back upfield quickly. And then Brown guilty of a foul inside the center circle. It will be a Newport County free kick. Raymond with the tackle, gets the ball upfield, intercepted right along sideline. And then Raymond guilty of a foul again, and it is a Newport County free kick into the box, and keeper parries it. And then it's eventually cleared wide. Keeper couldn't hold on to that one at the far post. Obafemi squares it to Cunningham. Cunningham slows up, sends it to Ferguson in the box, and then who was that took that shot? That was not Cunningham again. A little bit of a breakaway here. Cunningham needed to keep going outside. Ferguson, Evans with that shot. Okay. So we've got our usual possession advantage, 55-45, and our usual crossing problems. We've completed 0 of 7. They haven't even had a cross yet. Their only shot was off of that free kick. So complete domination so far, really. How's our passing looking? 70 of 93, 75%. Not bad for a wet conditions. Usually I aim for right around 80%. 78 to 82 probably is a good target. And when the conditions get a little bit wet. I expect that to drop a little bit. That was a nice build up there, and a shot from Ferguson was not too far off target. Was from distance. He could have probably gotten into the box before he took that shot. Cunningham out wide to Marsden. Deflects back to the keeper. Cross deflects back to the keeper. Picks it up. Back forward. Evans with the interception. Center circle, but he couldn't control it. Raymond now with the interception in the center circle. Ball's hoofed forward and cleared back out upfield. Burke with the interception, and this time it gets by everybody, but Brown picks up the loose ball. Ball hoofed upfield. Wild with the throw-in. Brown, Raymond, Evans. Raymond again, out wide to Wild. Crossed in, cleared out. Raymond, Evans, out wide to Marston, near side. Bounced around a little bit in the box before it got cleared out to the near sideline. A long throw by Marsden. Obafemi knives it down to Ferguson. Ferguson loses possession right at the edge of the box. A little bit of a counterattack on. Rigg is out far sideline, and a missed tackle into the box. Dangerous. Raymond is there to make the tackle inside the box. Great tackle. And the ball's cleared out of play. Tackles 3 of 5 versus 3 of 4. Headers 12 of 19 versus 10 of 20. So, long shot by Obafemi gets blocked. Raymond picks it up. Evans to Brown. Brown back into Raymond. Then Evans. Cunningham back to Raymond. Evans squares it to Brown. Brown looking for options. Sends it wide, a little bit too wide for Wild, and it is a Newport County throw-in. Brown with the interception of the throw-in. Evans picks it up, and then his pass forward deflects off of a Newport County player and is coming back the other way. Ball out wide, back to the midfield. Obafemi comes back, makes a tackle, but then doesn't follow up and control the ball. And Ryder guilty of a trip. It will be a free kick. Another shot goes wide. So that's Newport County's second shot, both of them off of free kicks. 20 minutes gone. Evans, long ball forward. Obafemi is there, but he's offsides. Ball chipped forward by the keeper, picked up by Newport County, and then Wild guilty of a foul impeding the winger there, I believe that is. Headed out, and Newport County win a corner. First corner of the match for Newport County. Near post cleared out by Evans. Corner of the 18 cleared back into the box. Brown clears it out. Still danger, and there it is. Newport County has scored, but it does not count. Oh, wow. Late flag there. Offside. Hallelujah. Cunningham loses possession as we get the restart quickly. Out wide, far side, right at midfield. And Ferguson guilty of a trip. So Newport County got 2 shots off on that. Brown with a great tackle. Back to Ferguson, Evans, Brown again. Now we cross midfield up to Obafemi, back to Evans. Evans out wide to Wild, keeps it in play, gets across, and it's cleared out. Evans picks it up, and then Brown with a very ambitious shot goes a foot or so over the goal. I think the keeper had that cover all the way. Long ball forward, controlled by Newport, and then put out of play by Wild. It'll be a Newport County throw-in as the possession is swung back to even. Obafemi long ball forward, nobody's in the vicinity, goes into the 18-yard. Where it's picked up by Newport, but the clearance is picked up. Ooh, Ferguson can't quite get on the end of that. Ferguson was giving chase. He had probably a pretty tight shot if he had gotten onto the end of it. Raymond guilty of a trip inside the center circle, so it'll be Newport County restart. And then that ball's cleared upfield and out of play, throw-in. Marsden guilty of the trip that time. Foul count is 10-2. Long ball into the box, cleared out by Raymond. Picked up by Newport County, middle of the pitch. Evans, Evans made the trip, made the tackle, and another Newport County picks up the loose ball. And 2 players of each colored jersey right in the same area of the pitch. Ferguson with the interception, gets the ball up to Obafemi. Obafemi tripped up with no whistle. Ball comes back to Burke. Burke touches it back to the keeper. Keeper out wide to Wild. Wild, ball forward. Obafemi can't get there. Long ball forward and shot into the side netting. A little bit of a break there. Moreno, Ryder, Evans, Ferguson. One touch to Cunningham. Out wide to Marston. Marston can't control it. Loses possession. Raymond. So suddenly Newport County, the last 5 minutes, on the ascendancy here. Wild now with the ball. Evans, Ferguson. One touch to Cunningham, who loses it. And no, he doesn't lose it. He gets tripped up. Barged in the back. Evans can't keep possession. Ball goes out wide to Wild. Wild to Burke. Burke up to Brown. Flicks it on. Can't find a blue jersey on the other end of that pass. Okay, team talk, guys. Let's do a little bit of creativity here. Wide to, goes out to Cunningham, into Evans, up to Brown, back to Raymond, Brown again, Ferguson, Cunningham, Ferguson again, out wide to Marston, crossed and cleared out. Again, not completing any of those crosses at all. Brown to Ferguson, Obafemi, Evans, out wide to Marston, once again, one touch cross. Obafemi in the area, but can't get on the end of it. Obafemi flicks it back into the box. Brown picks it up, corner of the box. Ooh, pulled it back to Ferguson. It was a little bit behind Ferguson. Cleared out to the far sideline where Wild picks it up. Brown, Ferguson, Burke again. Evans up to Cunningham, back to Ferguson. Wild into the box, gets across, and goes behind everybody. Cunningham picks up the loose ball, sends it back to Raymond. Brown, Marsden, cross blocked, and Newport County picks it up, gets it up to the center circle, and then just hoofs it forward where it goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. A bit better there for the attacking third, just couldn't quite find the shot in the end. Had a couple crosses that fell just behind blue shirts. Ball into the box. Brown, Evans, out wide, ball forward. Burke picks it up. Burke sends it back to Moreno. Moreno to Ryder. Ryder back to Moreno, up to Burke. Burke to Brown, to Evans, and Evans can't control it. Loses possession at a dangerous spot, and then Raymond slows the play up by tripping up the Newport County player, and it's a free kick. Ball gets forward to Obafemi. Obafemi loses possession. Ball back across midfield. Ryder picks it up, sends it up to Evans. To Brown. Evans again. Ball forward, intercepted. Marsden with the interception on our side. Ball to Ferguson. Raymond. Brown. Evans out wide toward Cunningham. Cunningham gets beat to the ball, but it's cleared out of play, and it'll be a throw-in near sideline. Over to Ferguson. Up Evans. Cunningham stripped of the ball. Ball forward. Out wide. Raymond to Evans to Ferguson. Cunningham this time gets on the end of it. Sends it back to Ferguson. Through pass toward Obafemi is intercepted. Ryder squares it to Burke. Over to Wild. Ball forward intercepted. Okay, so right now we're still 4 points out of the playoff spots. We still have a match in hand, sitting in 6th place. So no change in the top 6, it looks like. Ball goes out wide. We got 10 minutes left of first half regulation. Burke nods it forward. Obafemi picks it up. Obafemi Wild to Brown. Brown back to Burke. Up to Evans. Evans to Ferguson. Ferguson, ooh, got by a tackle. Got by 2 tackles. Evans with the ball. Cunningham sends it back to Raymond. Evans again. Brown. Obafemi. Obafemi's pass deflects a couple times before it's picked up by Newport County. The clearance pass is intercepted. Evans to Cunningham. Out wide to Markham. Again, one-time cross. Keeper comes out. Picks it up at the edge of the 6. Ball forward, Cunningham intercepts it. Evans, Brown, out wide to Marsden. Gets down the sideline, gets a cross that's blocked again. And then there's a long-range shot by Brown, goes wide. That was quite a ways wide, actually. Long ball forward, picked up by Raymond, sent back to the keeper, Moreno. Moreno to Burke to Wild. Need to find a way to get some decent shots off. We've had 7 of them. 6 of them have been long range. Marsden, that cross was not a very good one at all. So here we are once again. Oh, we actually completed a cross somewhere in there. We're 1 of 21 now. Evans to Cunningham. It must have been one of those crosses from inside the box. Wild. Can't find Obafemi. Brown to Evans. Cunningham. Raymond. Evans. Obafemi. Ferguson couldn't get the shot off. Wild picks up the loose ball. His cross is blocked. There's another cross completed, I think, but it's eventually cleared out for a corner. Now it says it's not completed. Corner is cleared out wide. It'll be another throw-in from this near sideline, right around the 6. Marsden, long ball in the box. Keeper comes out and grabs it. In order to close this distance on these teams, we need to get some of these wins against these lower placed teams. Evans, Ferguson, Cunningham, Marsden, Evans, Brown. Ferguson picks up the loose ball, sends it out wide to Wild, cross in, cleared out, and picked up by Newport County, up to midfield, cross midfield. Raymond with the interception, touches it to Evans, ball forward, intercepted. Burke makes an interception, but his headed clearance gets picked up by Newport. Ball into the box. Ooh, Marsden dangerous there. Touches it back to the keeper. Has just enough pace to get there. Brown to Ferguson. Evans, long ball forward, is going to be intercepted by Newport. Sent back to the keeper. Got 2 minutes left of first half time, plus maybe a minute of stoppage time. Cunningham with the ball. Brown out wide to Marsden. Marsden cross in, cleared out. Ferguson picks it up. Brown sends it back to Burke, up to Raymond. Raymond to Evans. Evans finds Cunningham. Out wide to Marsden again. Cross in, picked up by Newport. Cleared out. Ryder with the interception. Ferguson with the ball. Obafemi back to Evans. Out wide to Marsden. Gets a cross in. It's cleared, but not far. Another cross comes in. Evans with the loose ball. Brown to Ferguson. Cunningham. Evans. Brown again. Raymond. Back to Burke. Long ball forward, in and out of the box, and it is a goal kick. 1 minute of stoppage time starting now. So possession-wise, as we end this first half, 56-44, so that's pretty good. Passing, 82%, that's really good, especially given the conditions. Crossing, our normal, terrible 1 of 31. That's even worse than normal. The good news is they've only got 2 cross attempts, so their attack is really breaking down. Most of their attack has come down their left flank, our right, but off. On an attack. They probably did have the better of the chances overall. Let's see if they're making any changes here. Hartley maybe. I think they've had the better of the chances when it came down to the final shot, but in the end, it's 0-0 at half. 5 shots for Newport, 7 shots for Chippenham. Both teams with 2 shots on target. Neither teams hit the woodwork. Neither teams created any clear-cut chances. Both teams have created 1 half chance. So, half as we start off going from right to left. Newport with the kickoff. Evans with the tackle. Marsden to Evans. Back to Marsden to Ferguson. Ball forward deflects out wide, and we earn ourselves an early throw-in. Okay, have they made any changes? No changes made. We do have a player that's probably not, well, he's at 87%, so he's pretty much, either he had just a very short injury or he's been maybe playing in the reserves for a bit because, oh, here's danger. Mourinho's out there, okay. His conditioning is pretty good for coming back from an injury. Evans with the long ball forward. Keeper comes out, edge of the 18, picks it up. Raymond, Ferguson, Cunningham tripped up. It is a free kick. Okay, we've had a number of shots Brown has not been hitting his shots on target today. Pierce has been dominant in the air against us. Pierce must be one of their center backs, I presume. Yes. Again, we don't have a lot of the way of an aerial attack, aerial ability in the attack. Defensively, we're very good in the air. We're misplacing too many long passes. There's a cross, not completed. Burke has misplaced many of his passes straight to the opposition. Most of his passes are just clearances, so I'm not too worried about that. Raymond has been making crucial interceptions. Higher tempo, playing more direct. Obafemi is not used to closing down opponents as often as asked. Yeah, nothing really spectacular or surprising there. Long ball forward, Wild tracks back, picks it up, sends a rocket back to the keeper. Keeper just keeps it in. Marsden up to Evans. Evans, Ferguson. Ferguson out wide to Marsden, down the sideline, gets by a tackler, and not by the second tackle, and then he makes a trip on the fullback who stripped him of the ball. What's our attendance like today? 536, yay. Unfortunately, 192 of them are away fans, so we're still only getting 340 fans. We know we have a bunch because during the FA Cup replay versus Newport County, we had 1,700, 1,800 home fans. So we know we have some fans out there. They just refuse to come out to these league games. Mourinho controls that ball in the box, sends it forward, can't find Cunningham, but Ferguson picks up the clearance pass. Then Ferguson, long ball forward, forces a throw-in near the far side corner flag. Marsden with the throw into the box, and keeper is there. We're just not completing those throws either. The long ball forward, Raymond with the interception. Evans, ball forward intercepted, but Cunningham picks it up. Oh, Cunningham loses it. Just turned around and looked like, where's the ball? Ball comes forward. Marsden with the tackle, but he can't control it. Ferguson with the interception finds Cunningham. Cunningham wide to Marsden. Marsden tripped up. It will be a free kick near the far sideline, middle of the half. Brown into the box. Burke got on the end of it. Ball goes a little bit wide, and then it's cleared out. Little flick on by Burke, but nobody at the end of it. Would have had an open net if we had a blue shirt in the on that far post. Ferguson goes wide to Wild. Evans back to Wild. Long ball forward intercepted. Chipped forward by Newport. Flicked on. Goes straight to Mourinho. Mourinho sends it out to Wild quickly. Wild, long ball forward. Nobody home. Ball goes back to the keeper. Brown with the ball now. Ferguson. Burke, long ball forward, intercepted. Brown picks up interception deep in the opposition half. Cunningham with the ball. Raymond, Evans out wide. Marsden keeps it in, and his cross is blocked behind. It'll be another corner. Third of the match for Chippenham. Into the box, near post. Well too close to the keeper there. Long ball forward by the keeper. Raymond with the interception. Evans to Brown. Brown to Cunningham. Over to Ferguson. Up to Obafemi. He gets a shot off his left foot. Goes wide. And Newport making a sub. It's going to be the left winger coming, getting. Yep. Ball forward. Obafemi picks it. Obafemi squares it inside to Evans. Back to Raymond. Brown. Out wide. Wild is there. Gets a cross in. It's cleared out. Corner of the 18 cleared out further and out for a throw-in. Wild with the throw-in. Brown to Ferguson. Back to Burke. Chipped toward the edge of the 18. Cleared out. Picked up by Newport at the midfield. Out wide now. Back into the center. And oof, that looked offside. No flag up, but fortunately that shot goes into the side netting. Another good chance there for Newport County. In fact, that was a triple C, clear-cut chance by Newport. Nothing comes of it, fortunately. Evans, Ferguson, Cunningham. Evans again. Cunningham, Raymond, Evans, Brown, Obafemi, out wide to Marsden. So Newport definitely have created a couple good opportunities here. We've got very fortunate. Of course, they also had to go off goal disallowed for an offside off of the set piece as well. Cunningham, Brown, Ferguson. We need to create some kind of chance here. Burke to Raymond. Raymond to Brown. All this passing, but we're not creating anything. They've got 5 right along the 18-yard box. Cunningham guilty of a trip. Okay, I think I'm going to make my first sub as well. Brown. Who do I have? Martin. Let's see if Martin can provide a spark here. Looks like Raymond also is not going to make it through the match. Wild's doing just fine in that left fullback spot, so I can go ahead and put Deeney in the anchorman spot. His natural. Ferguson's pass deflects, he picks it. It's intercepted. Ferguson again, out to Obafemi, wide to Wild, in toward the center for Brown, squared to Evans, up to Cunningham, intercepted, long ball forward. Raymond, great tackle. Evans with the ball now, out wide to Marsden. Marsden controlled it initially, then lost control. Ball comes out, back out to Brown. Brown out to Obafemi. Another shot from outside. Why are you taking all these poor shots from outside the area? What the heck is going on, guys? Obafemi, Martin to Evans. Cunningham loses possession. And ball sent back to the keeper. So we've had 10 shots. 7 of them have been from outside the 18, and only 1 or 2 of those have been free kicks. So it's all the number of them have been long shots from play instead of trying to get the ball into a reasonable shooting. Now, some of the shots have been decent, but that last shot by Obafemi from wherever he was just no chance of going. Marsden earns a corner, taken out deep. Evans picks it up. Into the box he goes. Back out of the box he goes. Sends it back to Wild. Back up to Evans again. Out wide to Marsden. Cross in near post, and Ryder was still offside. Not that it mattered because it was another incompleted cross. Knotted down by Hartley. Raymond with the interception. Evans to Martin. Martin up to Ferguson. Evans to Cunningham. Cunningham. I might have to pull Cunningham off. Evans, Cunningham, Evans, Martin. And if I do, Cunningham's going to earn himself a spot on the bench for a couple matches because he's just not been doing anything these last few matches. But first, we're going to get some fresh legs in that anchorman spot. Ball out wide, far side. Marsden is there to slow things up. Good tackle. Gets the ball across midfield where he gets stripped of the ball. Ferguson with a good tackle. Gets the ball upfield, but Cunningham can't chase it down. He does earn a throw-in on that far side. Marsden to take the throw. Long ball launched into the box. Nobody's there. Marsden picks up the loose ball and then is stripped of it. Out wide it comes. Wild with a good tackle gets the ball upfield. Obafemi giving chase, can't win it. Ball goes out to the far sideline now. Cut into the center. Back upfield. Cunningham to Martin. Martin, Ferguson up to Cunningham. Cunningham to Evans to Ferguson. Out wide to Marsden. Keeps it in. And Marsden was not offsides there, was he? Was he really offsides? He's offside there, yeah. Yeah, okay. Don't usually see the fullbacks get called for offsides. Goalkeeper finally decides to take the kick. Ball back. Picked up by Newport in the center circle, and Deeney guilty of a trip. One of his first contributions to the game is a foul. Ferguson, great tackle, gets the ball to Cunningham. Cunningham to Evans. Evans to Martin. Martin, ball forward, tripped up. Deeney picks up the loose ball. Evans, Cunningham, Marsden. Marsden cross blocked. Evans keeps it in place, sends it into Deeney in the center. Martin, out wide to Marsden. Marsden cross in. Obafemi was there if it got behind the keeper, but the keeper does manage to keep it. Ryder nods it forward, picked up by Newport County, and then Evans guilty of a trip. 20 minutes to play. Oof. Little flick on across the face of goal. Nobody's there. We pick it up and clear it out. Picked back up by Newport. Ryder with the interception. Marston, long ball forward, can't find Cunningham. Out wide it goes. Evans, good tackle. Gets the ball forward, but again, can't find Cunningham. Newport picks it up. Martin with the tackle. Now Cunningham to Martin again. Up to Cunningham. Cunningham tripped up, loses possession, no foul given. Deeney picks up the interception. Burke to Martin to Ferguson, up to Obafemi. Ferguson again. Cunningham out wide to Marsden. Marsden's tripped up, and we earn a free kick level with the 6 near the far sideline. Marsden into the box, cleared out. So, are we down to 1% crossing yet? 1 of 41, 2%. Marsden, another cross in. 2 crosses there, both of them dealt with. That one's cleared out. It's a throw-in. Oh, actually, we completed that cross. 2! We've got 2 crosses completed. Goal kick, upfield, knotted out by Wild. Okay. Oops, yeah, that's fine. Let's get some fresh legs on in attack here. Yeah, I think Cunningham's going to have to spend a match or 2 on the bench here. Thrown by Newport. Ferguson, good tackle. Gets the ball to Martin. Martin to Obafemi. Ooh, Obafemi shows some strength there, keeping possession of that ball. Evans to Ferguson. Ferguson, Cunningham loses possession. Ryder picks it up. Long ball up the near sideline and out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Still no more subs by Newport yet. Long ball forward. Burke is there. Sends it back to the keeper. Moreno out wide to Wild. Wild. Ball forward. Intercepted at midfield. Long ball forward. Burke with the interception. Deeney. Burke very solid in the air today. And free kick as Martin is guilty of a trip. Taken to the center. This could be danger, but no. It's pulled back to the center circle. Long ball forward. That's well offsides there. I think there were 3 Newport County players offsides. Free kick taken out wide to Wild. Wild ball forward intercepted. Martin tries to win it, can't. Comes back on this near sideline, and then Wild guilty of a trip. It will be a free kick. A little over 10 minutes to go. Martin deals with it, but there's another offsides. So we're still looking at 4-point difference between us and the playoffs. Looks like only 1 team in that 4-point difference. We earn ourselves a late corner here. Marsden, near post, cleared out. Nobody in the vicinity. We really need to work on those set pieces. Martin loses the ball, but ball goes back out wide to Marsden, Deeney, Ferguson, Evans, Saunders. Little back heel toward Obafemi. Can't quite get there. Ball cleared upfield. Burke sends it back to the keeper. Moreno out wide to Marsden. Marsden, long ball forward. Nobody's there. Saunders is giving chase. He's going to force a clearance, and it's a throw-in. Good hustle by Saunders. Marsden, long ball into the box. Cleared out. Evans picks it up and can't quite control it. Loses possession. Ball in the center circle. Newport County possession. Out wide near sideline. Up forward to Randall. Cross in. Keeper goes up and grabs that one. He had the Babos was right there trying to get on the end of that. Saunders, ball fell off the back of Evans' heels. Wild picks it up, gets the ball forward, earns a throw-in near sideline. Oh, they've made their final subs as well. Randall, okay, there was a new name there. So let's go ahead. And the other new player is the fullback, okay. Oh, fullback. Wait a second. There we go. Ball up, Newport County possession, far sideline, back into the center, now coming toward the near side, back to the fullback. Wild, great interception, gets the ball to Martin. Martin finds Obafemi in space. Obafemi end line, cross in, and straight to the keeper. So 6 minutes left. Neither team really looking like they're going to break this deadlock here. Out wide to Marsden, Evans, Deeney. Deeney to Ferguson. Chip forward by Evans. Cleared out wide. We earn a throw-in. Wild to Martin. Martin back to Deeney. There's a... Ooh, who was that? Was that a... was that Obafemi on... he had his back to the goal turned and kind of side-footed a shot? Is that what I just saw? Martin, Deeney. No, that was Martin that did that. Didn't go too far wide. Didn't have a lot of power on it, but I don't think the keeper saw it coming because yeah, he was 3/4 of back turned toward goal. Well, good control by the Newport County player there. Obafemi, guilty of or on the receiving end of a foul there. Oh, Saunders controls the ball and then can't turn and find the ball at the same time. Saunders, Evans, Martin, Ferguson. Wild, long ball into the box. Saunders is there, but keeper beats him to it. Center circle as we are inside of 4 minutes now. Chip forward, cleared out. Evans picks up the loose ball. Saunders with it now. Far sideline into the center. Martin up to Obafemi. Ooh, Obafemi stripped of the ball. We've had 47 cross attempts. There's a shot by Saunders. Too tame, too close to the keeper. 47 cross attempts, and we've only completed 2. That's more crosses than we've had cross attempts than we've had in the game ever, I think. And we've only completed 2. Obafemi, Martin, Evans, Deeney to Evans to Ferguson. Out wide corner of the box. Marsden gets across and it's blocked. Not far. Evans with the ball again. Obafemi can't get the shot off. Ball's cleared out. It's a throw in near side. Wild, Obafemi to Evans. Out wide to Wild. Saunders in the vicinity. Wild with another cross. Goes straight to the keeper. Long ball forward. Burke, Ferguson out wide. Marsden makes the clearance, or makes a tackle. It's a throw in to Newport. 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're in the final minute of regulation. Marsden guilty of a trip, and this is where Newport County has been dangerous. And these free kicks cleared out by Burke. Not far though. Into the center. Ooh, Ferguson. Saunders. Obafemi. Tackle made. Good tackle by the fullback there. It's a throw into Chippenham. Marsden takes it into the box. Cleared out. Picked up by Newport County. Out wide. Wild. Great tackle. Ball forward. Intercepted. Newport County in possession. Center circle again. Out wide. Near side. Back into the center circle. Good tackle by Marsden. Chip forward. Saunders flicks it on. Obafemi can't get onto the end of it. Ball goes back to the keeper. 30 seconds left. Long ball forward into the center. Martin with it. Ferguson. We've got a chance for one more attack here. Ferguson needs to do something. Ferguson loses possession. Comes down the near sideline. Wild. Ooh, missed tackle. Gets to the... Doesn't get anywhere. Whistle blows. 0-0. Well, I think Newport County had the better of the chances, although we really controlled the game for the most part. Burke with a 7-1 rating. Moreno had a couple key saves for a 7-0 rating. I don't think I'm going to do anything specific for the team talk. 13 total shots versus 7. So in the second half, they only got 2 shots. We got 6 shots in the second half. Possession well in our favor. Fouls well against us. 5.7 match rating. Yeah, I finally got a match rating that I can agree with. No points gained or lost on the playoff spots. Halifax looks like they may have gotten a win to... Nope, they had a draw as well. So, teams in 5th, 6th, and 7th place all picking up draws. Now, we still have a match in hand, which is useful. Burke had a good performance. He ended up with 18 interceptions and a 7-1 rating. Babos, their key man, quiet game. Player of the match was actually their fullback, I think. Is Pierce their fullback? I think so. No, he was one of their center backs. I take that back. 25th career appearance for Brown. Well, like to have picked up those points today, but wasn't to be. I really don't think there was much to say. I mean, okay, the weather's probably going to have had some effect on it. We completed nearly 80% of our passes. 81% of our passes in the end. Crosses, of course, 50 cross attempts, only completed 2. We really need to do something there, and I don't know what it is other than replacing my entire striker core with players who can get on the end of those crosses. Chances, we only created the 1/2 chance. They created 1/2 chance plus that one clear-cut chance. They did have a goal disallowed for offsides, so we got a bit lucky there. Well, that's it. Match 35 in the books. I'm going to quit now and check out this sound. Hopefully we've got this sound fixed, and if so, then I'll get some more matches out today. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for the comments and the new subscriptions on the YouTube channel. Again, leave your comments, questions, suggestions on the in the comments block below, and I will certainly answer them, and both in game and in the comment section. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody, and I will see you next match.